Okay, question 14 for the Practice Provincial B asks us, what is the range of the graph below? And it gives us four different answers, and then four actual answers. Alright, so range does require us to remember the definition of what is range. Okay, the simple definition of range is all values of function on the y-axis. Okay, this is my simple definition of what the range is. So all the values of the function on the y-axis. So here's my function. Or I guess this is not really a function. I'll just call it function or relation or function. Alright, so the range is all the values of the y. So this can go from -5 down to 1, or in other words, I guess it can go from 1 to 5, sorry. 5 to 1 or 1 to 5. And because the function actually crosses the 1 and 5 line, the function can be all numbers from 1 to 5 inclusive. So we can look at our four possible answers here. Because we know it goes from 1 to 5, we immediately cross out number 1 and number 2, because they go from 2 to 6. Number 1 definitely is out because it's asking for x, and our definition of range is for values on the y-axis. Okay, and since the y values again go from 1 to 5, 2 is immediately out. Now it comes down to which one of these is correct. Well, both of these are actually correct. They're just written in a different manner. Both of these mean exactly the same thing. Okay. In number 3, this notation says that, so the square brackets, remember from what we learned in class, means that it can be equal to whatever this number is. So square bracket means it can be equal to 1. And it goes all the way to 5, and again, the square bracket on the other side means it can be equal to 5. This one here says that y is greater than or equal to -1, y is greater than or equal to 1, which it is, because it's greater than or equal to 1, but less than or equal to 5, which again, it is from the graph. So, our answer is going to be D. Let's check. Wrong set. Question 14. Answer is D. Again, remember, definition of range, all values of the relation or function on the y-axis. A sort of a flip side to this is same question, but might ask for what is the domain of the graph. And the domain is so I guess the not really opposite, but deals with the relation or function on the x-axis. Okay, on the x-axis. And the two definitions often get mixed up. Just remember, range is the y, domain is the x.